what is happening, guys? I hope you're all doing well. So today's video, playing some Honkai Star Rail, and the goal of today's video is try to play the majority, or if not all, of the quests that I need to play before PENACONY. And there are some quests that are like kind of side stories or character-based stories that I'm happy to kind of wait till after PENACONY, but at this point I'm getting very, very close to being spoiled for things, and I just need to play PENACONY because, well, I need to open it up because I can't level up my characters until I do, which is really annoying. But I just want to play it now. Like, just let me in, you know? Just let me in, let me play it, let's go. So we're gonna start with the quest Mundane Troubles. However, what I did manage to do was accidentally start this quest. I didn't even realize I was doing it. I didn't even realize I was clicked into that as the quest line at the time. So I just kind of like clicked to go to the spaceship, and then I went out of the room. I came back and Dr. Ratio was on the screen in the middle of a bloody cutscene. So that was fun. So we're just gonna watch the intro to this quest because I don't know how I managed to do this, but yeah, I just managed to like completely start this quest. Don't know when. So we're gonna start off with that first. So let's watch this. I'm playing Kalis, so just ignore this, but I just want to see the context of this quest because I have no idea. With the situation, accountability. What's going on? So you still don't know? No, what?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Oh. Okay. So is this one of her puppets that's gone missing, or is this like the original? Hmm.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her.
Oh. Hello.
The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
Oh. Oh my god, Ratio.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers.
Oh my god. I freaking love Ratio.
We cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Aster will explain it all to you.
Alright, okay, yep.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Oh. There was no surveillance? Where's Herta right now?
No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect.
I love him.
It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
So am I.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you.
You.
Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
I'm probably running errands for Herta, listening to Asta complain.
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was...
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Yeah, why? Me?
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Alright, so this is definitely gonna be related to this curio, maybe. Okay.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints. Then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Dinks.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
Enter the related memory.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Explore the related memory of Asta's troubles.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere.
Ooh.
I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Okay, that's weird that someone's name's also gone.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Hey, Hunkle.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Ask for clues about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Oh. A wubbaboo, that doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
So not only do I have to find a curio, but I have to find a person too.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler.
Oh, okay.
Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Explore the related memory of Arlen's investigation. The filter over it's really cool.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Not Peppy! Leave Peppy alone.
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Definitely hiding something. This is sus AF.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
The scene of what? Is he in danger?
No danger. Of course he's not in danger.
Sounds very unlikely, but okay.
Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
At least we live for about 2 seconds.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk. Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Oh shit, what you doing there?
Over there!
What you, oh shit!
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
Not Peppy, don't take Peppy over there. Oh, I do not have I don't think I've prepped my team for this. Oops.
Confidence.
Enemy data
Should have probably swap people around.
Time for a good old counterattack.
You're right.
Slice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Rules are made to be broken.
Do we still have the upper hand?
It ain't over.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We have the upper hand.
Step up!
Destined for oblivion.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Enemy targets detected.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Thanks for the support. Commencing support.
Step up, let's time to mix things up.
Let's make it quick.
Slice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I really want to level up Gallagher. It really hurts me that I can't get him past level 60 at the moment. But he's still really good considering.
Enemy targets detected.
That's all you got?
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh my god, I just remembered. I've got my boot hill pulls to do. Oh my god, yes, and Pella is actually on that banner. I'm really hoping I can. Oh, why did I just. I don't know why I just did that. Oh well. Nice. Oh my god, we'll do it after this quest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Peppy! Are you alright, my dude? Oh. So cute. I can't. Are you really the ones who know most about curios?
That's me. What's up?
What were you doing? Crazy child.
He wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About...
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Using Cognition Chasm might help you to restore hazy memories. Can I use that? Insufficient, okay.
So, which curio do you want to know about?
The one that has no body but is alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
That's all Hurt said.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a woobaboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the...
What did I say?
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom? Let's go over it from the start.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Use con. Yeah, use it. You call more missing memories.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I haven't made any progress yet.
I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead.
No, we need that name.
See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
I heard you're in a bit of trouble.
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. Oh. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret.
That's weird.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
I wonder if that's one of the people that's gone missing.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints. Then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Why does this dude sound so sus?
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side.
Okay, dude.
Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words.
I was gonna say, they don't seem to be matching up
Did my memory
conversation-wise.
piece together irrelevant information?
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're having a conversation with each other. Just all the muddled memory.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Sorry, if I can interrupt.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Xianzhou Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Yeah, there you go. You recall more missing memories. There we go.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About the researchers' disappearances?
How did you know?
Because I'm a genius.
I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimonies seemed to agree with this.
That's weird.
The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
What? What? So they burst into flames? Okay, that's a bit weird.
You asked the Department of Ecology head?
Boo.
She's...
Okay, here we go, yeah. So, maybe this one? You recall more missing memories.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that exists in the Xianzhou Alliance.
That's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form.
Oh, okay.
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth.
Right. Oh, so the researchers are probably
I need to go over it
dead.
from the start. Starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
Well, that's depressing. Oh god. Hopefully that didn't happen to Herta. I don't think it did.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see...
Right.
I think she mentioned if only there was...
Okay. So here we go. So use this. So... You recall more missing memories.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Energy life form?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Right, so first time he's finding a certain lost curio, which is kind of energy life form related to the Genius Society. I found Asta, but it seems like she didn't know much about it, but Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and Emily are nearby, which is more or less a clue. Hinkle is troubled by confidence crisis within the station. Asta must be under considerable pressure. We had a brief chat. Might be sued with Wubbaboos, but I went to go see Adler. Oh yeah, so then I spoke to Emily, who then said there's similar life forms in Xianzhou Alliance. There's a series of researchers disappearing around to Ireland, who's investigating that. Yeah, Adler said the Wubboos suspected by Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and the Healy-Boos that Emily of the Department of Insight heard were both energy life forms. Arlen was secret investigating to do with spontaneous human combustion. Okay.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
You're welcome.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Herta Asta, well, Asta probably, right?
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Oh.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth.
He's lucky he's cute. Look, I didn't do anything to Herta,
he is
okay?
truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers.
She would have smacked me with that hammer so fast. There is no way. Oh, shit.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Yes.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
It's because she was saying it's to do with that.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him, Lady Asta.
Oh, damn.
Your testimony went out the window the second you started being secretive. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? Or is it...
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion, and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. 2 birds with 1 stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's...
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that. But then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
Well, it's a shame there's no camera, because, you know, we might have seen her spontaneously combust, but there we go.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Let's go. Thank God. I always get so terrified when I get questioned.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Oh? New message? She's here, she's here, she's here. The big shot. Oh my God. Who? Who? Who?
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
Okay.
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
What?
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses.
Ooh.
Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Playable when? Holy shit, that was cool. Holy shit. Dude. Okay, what y'all say about that? I don't know, a fucking awesome video though? God damn.
A declaration of war. And an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains. And the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior,
Dude.
but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
That's so dude, that Ifrit was so dope though. Ah!
A group of pitiful lunatics.
I love it.
I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since.
Oh.
Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
I don't care if it's coincidence. I'm just like, this is fucking dope, dude.
Something similar
spontaneous
is about
combustion.
to happen here.
Fire.
Spontaneous combustion?
Yeah.
For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that, that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
How can they make people spontaneously combust that easy though? Like, how are we supposed to defeat him then?
Destruction of trust.
Yeah.
I'm afraid more than trust. will be destroyed.
Well, yeah, like if he can just make everyone spontaneously combust, then like, yeah, we're a bit fucked, really, aren't we?
You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Okay. Sure. I guess I can do that, I suppose. My brain instantly just went to Arknights, the Wendigos. That's where my brain went. So I was like, oh, there's not gonna be very many. Why is there always characters with this kind of awesome skull design that there's so few of? Why are they never flipping playable, huh? Maybe he'll be playable in the future.
This is
Although
serious.
the name sounds familiar.
The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
I know there was a Duke mentioned before, but I don't think it's before in the game. I think it was in trailers. I don't want to... I'm sorry, is that Peppy? Because, oh my god, that was cute. I don't want to dig too deep into my memory, though, because I don't want to spoil anything for myself.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Oh my god, I think that's the dog yawning. So cute.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but Peppy just keeps yawning.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Sorry, this dog. It's yawning so much. It's been a while, Pamela. As usual, one pic of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quid per quo. Can I put it on my tab? I forgot this was the deal. Only for you, 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me 1 pic. So very like you. Night Cell, go ahead and tell me what you need. Forward missing researcher list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. The disappearance is a hot topic. The news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Nobody, I'm just small fry, taking any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just don't have enough to do in their lives. Same people who randomly create their own expectations. They get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You sure are enlightened, Pamela. You flatter me, but still remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news. Okay.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
What happened?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times.
Oh, don't tell me that! Don't tell me Adler spontaneously combusted!
But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
I can't stop hearing it.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery.
That's not great.
Yet couldn't confer his knowledge. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
Yeah.
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
I need your help. What is it? About Duke Inferno. From the Annihilation Gang? Best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. It has something to do with him. I'll fill you on details. I want to know more about him. I'm just gonna wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. Situation changes. Notify us as soon as possible. This goddamn dog! Stop yawning like that. It's too cute. Ah! You just can't. Oh no, why are you crying? Don't tell me.
Jerk! 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 Jerk!
Oh shit.
Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
Oh no. What's got you? What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
We'll get him back. Maybe.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Oh, I think we got something from Pamela. Yo, you got something? Yeah, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably it's the truth. Thanks. Thanks, bestie Pam.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Recount Pamela's findings.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece?
Yeah, like, why would they be targeted by the Annihilation Gang? Unless it was deliberate, so that the people thought that the management were, like, getting rid of anyone that, like, disagreed with them, when actually they're not. That might be what it is.
I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information.
That's interesting.
It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
You got it. Oh, hey, Dan. What you got for us? So I think we've only scratched the surface on this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Fatora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. Even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents investigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming the miscreants materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have some inherited some ability other than burning and related to his origin. I've heard that flame with similar properties was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There's almost information about only one line that catches the eye: burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flames behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of his descendants, shifting between phases. Oh, was it phases, not phrases? That's all I have. Number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. It's enough, thanks. That's good. So yeah, maybe it's phases, not phrases. Does sound kind of similar, right? Damn, are we gonna have to fight him? Why am I here? Hello.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Oh, you know.
Less than promising.
Oh, great.
Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble.
Great.
We're running out of time.
Awesome.
Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Delineation.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Nothing there about that.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Oh, so Duke Inferno has come from a curio that's been made by a member of the Genius Society? But why would a member of the Genius Society create something like this?
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. That this is the When Sherling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
Oh, thank God.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear, and the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Yep. So what do we do now is the question. Oh no, is he released another video? What on earth is the missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station start where Honway, you know, stuff that even the security department isn't aware of. Oh no. The management must step down? Oh damn.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Oh.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Oh shit! I was literally just about to say I wonder if Asta's gonna be next.
Stay calm.
Okay.
Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
That just happened like that. I barely blinked. Oh my God.
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Oh. What do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say?
Oh my God.
The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way.
Is it really bad that, like, I just love a good villain? You know, like, especially one with, like, great voice acting? God damn.
Try then if you must.
Oh God, I love the voice acting.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Got it. Alright, let's do this. Team must include Dr. Ratio. I ain't gonna argue with that, mate. I ain't gonna argue with that. Oh, but mine's actually a higher level. I'm probably gonna bring my own.
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit, okay. In we go.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
I'm ready. Let's go. Follow the space results from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in spatial coordinates with you transported to somewhere unexpected. Use this to counter escape curios. Oh, okay. Oh, I was actually hoping we just run through it.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Yes, sir. Alright, so it looks like we can hippity hop all around the gaff. Oh, cute! Hey, dude. Oh, here it is.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Oh, right, some of them at least. Smack!
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Rules are made to be broken.
Fail. Got the defense?
Enemy targets ready for another?
In the mood for another beating? Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Howie.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm...
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh!
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Yes! Get it. Oh, let me... Okay, no. Oh, wow, yeah, it is. It's getting smaller.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the ascent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now, but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oh. Oh! Never mind. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, never the fuck mind.
The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Need I teach someone a lesson? Answer me.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this take? Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
Mediocre. Test. 0 points. SAS per kib. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
We have the upper hand.
Time to mix things up. Much better.
Enemy data sig net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free. 0 points. I'm asking questions.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
In the mood for another beating? How's this take?
Not bad. 5 points.
Friends? Indulge yourselves! Rules are made to be broken.
Answer me. Free.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up. Much better.
Let's make it quick.
You fool!
Shit. Oh, shit.
SAS per kibby. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
That's all you got? How's this take?
Thanks for the support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
0 points.
Ready for another?
Your answers? A test. Free.
In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
0 points.
Hit.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Prim, but it wasn't wrong.
Indulge yourselves! Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, God.
Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
At least that's one of them got rid of, I guess.
Answer me. Free. SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Okay, that was not the way I wanted that to
The
go.
fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
This is not good. Okay. That was not ideally how I wanted that to start, because, right, I really want to get rid of that one. She's a right pain in the arse. Okay,
Test. 0 points.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this take? Much better.
oh, shit. No. Oh, God damn it. Okay.
It ain't over. Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves! Confidence.
Oh, God damn it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up. Much better.
Okay,
Rules are made to be broken.
Secret of the safe.
SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
nice. Okay.
Got the defense? A test. 0 points.
Perfect. Okay. Actually.
Mortality means forever.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points.
How's this taste? Much better. Nice like a...
My friends?
Indulge yourselves!
I'm asking questions.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
We have the upper hand.
Oh, I did it. Oh my god, that took me so long. I'm so underpowered. Yay. Yeah. Where's Herta then? Where's everyone else? I guess they took... That took me so long to do. I had to try that so many times. Gosh.
Good work. You did very well.
Thank you.
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
Oh, thank God.
It was all thanks to Adler.
Oh.
They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
Nice job, Adler.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Is it over?
Yes, it is over.
Ooh. Why do I feel like you didn't do much?
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, sir. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Have you heard lead research Asta was attacked too? That Jink Inferno. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Seems like the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, but as rumors suggest, if the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'll all be in deep, deep trouble. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all. Masterminding this elaborate ruse is deliberately harboring herself to earn some sympathy points. That line of thought does have some merit. Enough already, this is ridiculous. Is it really worth it, or that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True dat. Speaking of which, where's the rabble rouser Richard? Know it. He was real righteous sounding when he invited me to the group. Let's see. The guy left the group without making any noise. Oh. Ooh. Nice.
I've been waiting.
Ooh. Oh.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
Wait, what? Wait!
When did you start to doubt me?
Wait, is ratio bad?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
Wait, did Ratio do this?
I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic, a third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the Phase Flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
So he knew that it was Duke Inferno.
You are more candid than I calculated.
Oh.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong.
Oh?
To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs.
Oh.
But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
Shit, so he was trying to, like, bring the space to shit.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
Damn. He was like the enemy of the genius side. That's so interesting.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit
Did not
tinged
expect
with
this.
negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like basically he is a genius, like almost genius level, potentially worthy to maybe be in the Genius Society, and obviously he maybe hasn't been deemed worthy enough to be in the Genius Society. So there's almost this hatred that he has towards them and towards people who aren't as intelligent, and their worship of the Genius Society. He's like, well, other people who are deemed mediocre because they're not in this Genius Society should still be held at a higher respect as well.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
And also, like, is it dangerous to put so much weight on this genius society for them being the ones to, like, solve all these problems?
As for the spark I leave behind...
But that's interesting.
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
Yeah. That's fascinating. Yeah, I did not expect him to be behind it.
A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Damn, holy shit, the end of that quest though. Dude, what a freaking reveal though. Holy crap. How's Asta doing? She got back to work. I meant her safety. What's there to worry when I'm around? Exactly when I'm worried. True. Shame we haven't found the phase flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of it as Ruin may owe me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. I'm also thankful to Mr. Ratio. Oh, you shouldn't be. Who's that? Huh? 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 Oh, her doesn't know who Mr. Ratio is? Next thing I'm gonna do is I've got my boot hill pulls to do. Very exciting. We've got a decent amount to go with actually. I'm hoping I can get him relatively early. We've got 93 pulls, so I've been saving to make sure I get boot hill, but also we've got Pella on this banner, and if I could get full Pella, that would be great. Like, as in, like, you know. So let's do some pulls. I don't want to fully max myself out. I would still like to save some pulls, obviously, and I'm tempted to maybe try and get the light cone as well, but let's just try and get boot hill first. Oh, things are happening. Wait, this, wait, someone has come home. Something has happened. Okay, first 10, was not expecting that. Let's see. Okay, Luca, love that. Oh no, I lost the 50-50, but Bronya, that's cool though. Bronya is actually quite good. Okay, I'm kind of happy to get Bronya, that's fine. As long as Boot Hill comes home as well. I mean, I would have loved it to be Welt, but you know, it's not, and that's okay. Yes, I got another Pella, perfect. Okay. Nothing here. Okay. Another Pella. Ooh, hello. Okay, interesting. All right, I'll take that. And another Pella. Okay, I think I've definitely got all the Pellas that I need now. Thank you. Okay. Fucking hell, another Pella. Do you know what? Do you know when I said I wanted Pella? Do you know when I said I wanted Pella? Yeah, like, I would also like Boot Hill, please. Oh shit, this is gonna take, oh shit. This is, okay, we're now getting into slightly scary territory. Ain't much left. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hello. Okay, well, where the fuck is Boot Hill? This is now, oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. We should be good. I should get them now. Come on, just give me Boot Hill for fuck's sake. Don't let this happen to me. Let me get Boot Hill, please. Please don't be a freaking light cone or something. Please be Boot Hill. Awesome. Ooh. Yes! Hey, baby. Oh my god, hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, we got him. Thank goodness. I got scared. We literally have 3 left. That was terrifying. Okay, well, I'm totally gonna build him, so that is very exciting. But wow, that I was not expecting that, like, twist with the Dr. Ratio. That was so good. Oh. Lucho, I've heard your noble team since Shanzhou Law Fu and had the pleasure of getting to know an intriguing friend as Dan Hung. This journey through meandering Jianzhou has allowed each of us, including those on the Astral Express, to find out what we're seeking, a remarkable and fulfilling conclusion that is truly incredible. Now I must continue on to the next station of my destiny. In accordance with the customs of my homeland, it is customary to leave behind some tokens at the places one visits as a way to express gratitude to those who have aided in stepping onto unfamiliar ground and wish for smooth travels ahead. Thus, finding close with a letter, a small token of my appreciation. Please accept it with my sincere regards. Luchoa.
Everyone in the parlor.
Absolute legend. I've always said he's my favorite. I've always said it. Where is... I want my leveling up rewards. Okay. Well, right. Okay. Well, we're also going to do the Belobog story because I think that's the other fundamental one that I need to do before PENACONY. So let's begin this one.
Did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called PENACONY. I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited.
Me too.
But Pom Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
Can you read this message, Express Crew? Hey, Bronya. And Bronya just came home. What a coincidence. It's been a while, Bronya. Bronya, we're missing you so much. Great, I was worried that you couldn't receive messages. I know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. Recently, I've been working on preparing a Soul Warm Festival, a traditional Belabogian festival. The standard celebrations for this festival have been suspended for years due to fragmentum and the lockdown, so Belabogians really now have a heated celebration to lift their spirits. So if you have time, I'd like to invite you to the Soul Warm Festival and witness what we've achieved so far in reviving Belabogs. Sure thing. Me too, festivals and celebrations right up my alley. Be great if you can come, everyone's been missing you. Hey, has Dan Hung been busy these days? He hasn't sent any messages in the group chat. He's holed up in his room recently. I guess he's turned off all his devices. We'll check on him for you. Thank you much. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Soul Warm Festival. Aww. Yay!
That Dan Hung. He can't just ignore Bronya. Let's go to his room and talk to him.
Yeah, let's go bully him. What are you doing? Jolted awake from a winter dream. Yeah, Dan Hung, what are you doing? Why are you ignoring us? Don't ignore us, huh? Is it this one? Hello?
Dan Hung, Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Oh, so he's actually just ignoring us. Great, thank you.
Then why didn't you reply? Bronya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Dan Hung, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right, you went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
Dan Hung, stay on the Express and get some rest.
Thank you for understanding. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
Yeah, sometimes a bit of space.
Budge, huh?
You know?
Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
Not gonna be stress-free, is it? He's been through a lot lately.
I know, but it's still a shame, don't you think? If only Himeko could come with us.
Should we ask Mr. Yang to come with us?
Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou.
Huh?
You didn't notice? At his age, he might not appreciate the extra... excitement.
Excuse me? He is not that old.
Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure.
Yeah.
You've been on the Express for a while now, but
Yeah, we
you've
haven't
never
been on
gone on
yet.
a trip with Himeko before,
Yes.
right? Well, now's your chance.
Yes, let us go. I want to go on a trip with Himeko. Ooh, we get to go to her room. Yes. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, here. Oh, never mind. I thought we were going to her room.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Dan Hung won't be going anywhere for a while.
He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Bronya would be happy to see you.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian.
I wanted to go on a mission with Himiko. We haven't been on one yet. She better come to PENACONY.
Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
I have a horrible feeling this is going to go horribly wrong. Oh, wait! This... Oh my god, wait!
What do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
She looks adorable! Where's our new outfit? When did you buy it? She looks so cute!
It's actually not new. I just never had the right occasion to try it on.
Oh.
This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you? Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
Do I not get an outfit change? That is so rude. I should get to wear a cute outfit as well.
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go.
Oh, this should be an outfit you can like change into for March.
Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
Why are you bringing pom-pom doll?
Well, I thought since pom-pom can't leave the express, bringing a doll with us is kind of like taking them trailblazing. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Bronya and Zila.
Me too. They better have got together by now, I swear to God.
Ready to go?
Yes, you bet. It's time to celebrate.
Belobog, here we come.
Oh my god, this outfit is so adorable. Yeah, like, it'd be cool if you get to, like, change into this outfit. Although, is it one that you can buy, maybe? Oh my god, I never realized their mouths open like that.
Galabard. 700
Oh, Topaz! That's Topaz, right?
It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh! I get to meet Topaz today! Okay!
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food,
No, don't change
right?
that! I've just listened to March's dialogue.
Wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy?
I don't think you are. IPC? What are they doing here? What an ugly uniform.
The Interastral Peace Corporation. Who else? The one whose insignia is pretty much everywhere? That IPC. You still don't remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's one of their products. Oh, and the Interastral Peace broadcast. You know the one always being played on the Express? Never mind, it's not that important. The important question is, what are the IPC doing on Eurillo 6? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to.
Sure. Hello.
Hi. Do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Hello? This is kind of weird. Are we just having...
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Oh, excuse me? Don't take me out anywhere.
Take us out?
Unless you mean a date.
Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, unless you mean on a date, you better be flipping questioning what you mean, dude. Yeah, please don't murder us. Flippin' heck.
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment.
Hello.
You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew. You scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into two nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
That's us, your honor is yours. That's us, the honor is yours.
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
Nah.
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Oh.
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number.
Go March!
Without even trying.
Hell yeah, let's go. Teach me how to get rich.
Me too.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
Oh, Numby is so cute.
The universe is huge. Yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like the voice acting for Topaz. I think I've said this before, but like the design is okay, but I do really like the voice acting. It's really good. Definitely seems like a very fun character.
Wow. Aww. There are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Priorities, of course, of course. Oh, Serval!
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show. Let's get started.
Serval! Serval!
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Oh god, my cringe just went a little bit there.
You know.
Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends.
Norbert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly? Selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards.
Oh god, wait, what?
Crime.
Okay, he's made some interesting friends.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Looks like things are getting heated.
That's went a direction,
Better
yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah, that didn't go the direction I thought it was going to go in, but okay. Good for you, Wallace, bullying your friends. Have fun with that, mate.
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back to Belobog.
Thank you.
The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew.
Yeah, you guys better have missed us.
I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize. We're just passing through. It's no big deal.
Understood. I hope you both enjoy the festivities. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this. We'll be performing additional patrols.
Got it. We'll get out of your way then. Bye.
Bye for now.
After some time.
Ah, phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
I want to see Bronya. Oh, I love the music here. So pretty. Gosh, it really is like coming back here after being at the Shenzhou. It is really such a different vibe. But I do have a fondness for Belobog.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
Oh shit.
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Oh, poor Bronya, wait.
Naturally.
I'm so glad I just got Bronya.
However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Bronya, you okay? Oh no.
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
She's basically the tax man. It's basically who Topaz is. Oh no.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival.
What exactly did Miss Topaz say to you? I only heard the word debt.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarillo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Oh no.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
And it's probably going to be quite an intense debt because the amount of interest that will have accumulated. Oh no, this is stressing me out. It's not even my debt. I'm like, oh god, just the thought of it.
I'm afraid so.
Oh no.
That's ridiculous. And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect.
Yeah.
It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
Oh, that is going to be a nasty amount.
An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
What do you want us to do? Like...
I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Oh, this is stressing me out. Looks like we'll have to intervene.
Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
Yeah, this is a problem.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy...
They do.
The IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Let's go have a chat with Topaz.
Yeah, after all, this guy here is a pretty good negotiator.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Yeah, this is really not an ideal... Like, the thing is, how do you really get out of it, though? You can't really get out of it, right?
I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might
Quick,
as well
March,
just
chat her up.
be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
Are you there, Miss Topaz? Greetings. Direct Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. And also reply. She really don't reply to messages during work hours. Greetings. Direct... Oh, okay. Stop repeating. Just stop repeating. Tell me how Topaz is gone. Is inspection tour of the History and Culture Museum. Okay. Surely that's a bit dangerous to...
Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going. We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Yeah, like... But I mean, the thing is, like, you can't really get out of it, though, can you? Like, how do you actually get out of this situation? You can't really get out of it. Because if you owe money, you owe money. There's not really much you can do.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Cherish the moment.
Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know your art.
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself.
Not really. No. I know fuck all.
I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Yeah, it's like those paintings you get where it's like a dot on like a white canvas or something like that, and they go for like hundreds of thousands, and it's not because of like the painting itself necessarily, but either who's done it or what it means. So I get where she's coming from with that. It is quite interesting.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
I wonder if there's something in here worth a lot of money.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
Oh. The IPC's demands are unreasonable.
You're so direct. I like that. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties. But if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
But the thing is, they've already written off the debt anyway, theoretically, because they thought Belobog was gone, so clearly it's not that much of an amount that it's had that much of a substantial effect on the IPC in the long run. What a heartless way of seeing things, and if the debt can't be repaid?
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one.
It's probably going to be something along the lines of like the IPC will essentially take over Belobog so that they can put in things to help generate money. That's my presumption, but I don't know. Or like
the exhibits here are pretty
things
ordinary.
like here will be taken and stuff
They're probably
and
not
sold.
worth much. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I think she's just here to like essentially see how much stuff's worth, is what it kind of feels like.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
She's a cool character, but...
Look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
That is actually adorable. You like animals?
I absolutely adore them. Have you guys met Numby yet? Oh, where'd they go? They must be off playing somewhere. Come to think of it, this little guy's on display here probably means it's already extinct, right?
Oh, that's so sad. Why are you extinct? Why aren't you real? God damn it.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
Yeah, like, I don't think they'd, like, uproot anyone or, like, take people's personal property and stuff, but, like, likely they'd take things from, like, the government of the state, but also they'd probably be very likely just to take over Belobog itself.
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Arillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
We didn't promise Branya we'd succeed. You should have made sense.
Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They don't teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message?
Oh, Zella, hey. Heard you back in Belobog. Give me a shout when you have a minute, it's urgent. What's up? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mine by force. I asked Bonnie what to do and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Listen to her and don't mess with them. Bonnie was right, it's probably best not to mess with them. Too late, Wildfire and Silvermane guards already engaged with them. But those jerks have super fancy advanced weapons and jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending out an SOS because I'm running out of ideas. I'm coming. Great! So they decided to take on the IPC.
The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld.
Good job!
Already? Seriously?
Well, it makes sense to take over the mine.
Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Oh, and now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
Let's go save the day.
Again? I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
Oh, flippin' heck. So stressful.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh, damn, they really did take it over.
Seela!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out.
What's going on?
It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back.
I mean, it would make sense that if they're after, like, money from here, that the first place they're going to take is the mines, where the majority of money and stuff and product that they could sell on is going to be, you know, taken over. But obviously this is massively going to impact, like, the underworld. So yeah, it's not great.
You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey, just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders.
Is Topaz around?
Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about. Are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me?
Well, looks like I don't have a choice. The answer is yes.
Hey, you
Probably should have changed my team. Oh well.
Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right?
I'm a guess your boss. Stand aside.
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains. Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
Loving the sass?
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Oh damn. Okay, that is quite a lot.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
Why does the IPC like feel so relatable? With like, it feels like the most realistic thing is just like a company that just, yeah, maybe doesn't treat its workers super well.
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Oh, okay. We're just going in. Okay, I probably should have changed my team. We'll probably be okay. We'll probably be okay, maybe.
Enemy data secure. Network
Keep hitting me for that much fucking damage, alright? God damn. Ow!
We have the upper hand.
What a trucker.
That's all you got?
Yeah, I want to heal you though. God damn.
Thanks for the support.
Let's make it quick.
Hey!
Another journey begins. Rules are made to be broken.
Enemy targets detected. Am I ready for another?
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
It doesn't feel like the best idea. I feel like we're potentially starting a war with the IPC. I feel like we need someone to help, like, Welt or Himiko.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
Alright. Oh.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools who they're dealing with.
When did you change your clothes?
Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum. Did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one. The quicker we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zeela know when you're ready to go.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld.
Let's go.
Let's get moving.
Alright. Okay, so I think we're gonna swap you for Ratio. Meanwhile, it's Farog settlement. Oh no.
Hello. It's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Oh dear.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
I figured they'd just take the planet, yeah.
No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value.
Oh god damn.
In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, Emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code, or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog.
Oh shit!
I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Oh shit.
I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
Oh, damn.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Well, yeah, also I'm presuming that source code is also going to affect him, so...
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Well. Meanwhile, the great mind with Zeller and the Trailblazer. Oh, it's Numby!
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Hey, dude. Oh, but it makes noises! Oink.
Sounds like you two are getting along.
So
What's
cute.
Numby saying?
Topaz isn't here.
Seriously? You actually speak Trotter?
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Oh.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Oh.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the geomarrow?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Well, looks like we're attacking. Hello.
Ouch! Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Mediocre.
Wee.
Your answers? Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
Thanks for the support.
Ah, that spear is dope though.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
On the defense? In the mood for another beat? It ain't over. Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken.
Ready for another?
Numby is so adorable.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Yeah, I wonder where are they taking me? Unless Topaz told them to wait for me there.
Look! That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
I don't know why it didn't make me have to have
Where'd Numby go?
Bella on my team.
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now.
Ooh, that is a lot of gods.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
Oh, she's so badass. I freaking loves her.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Topaz just lets you do whatever you want.
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets.
Oh, damn.
We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon.
Okay. Okay. honestly, some of these fights have just been like, some of them, like the amount of attacks that they get are just unreal sometimes. Like, even if like they don't even have any extra move things, they will just get so many extra attacks, and you're just there like, where did that even come from? Like, for real?
0 points. Essay knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Right.
How's this taste? Much better. Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourself!
Okay.
0 points.
It'll take more than that.
I'm asking questions.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up. Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
Oh god, that one in particular is pretty bad. Damn it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Your answers?
Okay.
In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
Shit.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Oh, shit. Oh, damn it, fucked. Okay, that was a lot better than the last one. Last time, they just absolutely annihilated us with that move. It was ridiculous.
I'm asking questions.
Right, okay.
Answer me. 0 points.
How's this taste?
Thanks for the support.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, I should have saved
Enemy
that.
data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Okay.
Test. Fail. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points.
Let's go.
Fail.
Come on, we're so close to getting this dude.
Made to be broken.
Oh, come on.
Yes!
Oh, that dude was tricky.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Yeah. Did you really think you could stop us?
I mean, they did a couple of times.
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for. Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
Oh, well.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
You better off asking Bronya.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Yeah, really, it couldn't have been.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Where are you marching, Kayla? So you're alright? Ron, you're in the underworld right now. The IPC people took over the Great Mine. We just kicked them out. I see. So with that seller, how are things going? Did you get hurt, or is we totally handled this? The IPC won't stop there. I see. Thank you for trying to negotiate with Topaz. This wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here. I can't explain it clearly in messages. Could you come back to Quillpoth 4? I need your advice from you two on this issue.
Huh. I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Qlipoth Fort!
Let's go. Poor Bronya, this sucks. Meanwhile in Rivet Town.
These guys?
Oh! Oh, interesting.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Oh, shit.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
Oh! Oh, shit.
See you later, Captain.
Oh, that's a very bad situation to be in. Okay, Japard. It was nice knowing you.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Bronya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
Sure we can turn things around. Maybe. I don't know if we can.
Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned,
well,
there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas.
Apart from right now?
I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
What is it?
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Bronya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again?
It's a very good point. It is a very, very good point that if they did join with the IPC, it would almost be like they're not just securing the immediate kind of relative safety of the Belabogians, and that security that they probably need right now, but also the future for Belobog. But it's just how they go about it.
I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven.
Oh.
In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Urilla 6.
It does seem like a good deal. It just makes me wonder about the but I guess also the Belobog has been so independent for so long that you can kind of see that now, I guess they've finally just gotten out of this horrible situation they've been in with the Stellaron, that they might actually just want to do things their own way for the first time in a long time.
I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Topaz is very good at persuasion.
Your words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I think so too. He gets away with words.
I'm inclined to agree. It's hard to imagine she wrote that letter just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Yeah. Maybe you should gain some insight from others first? Trust your judgment more than anyone else's.
I trust her judgment too, but what if this decision is too much for one person? The impact of this choice could haunt Bronya for the rest of her life.
And that is very true.
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapothfort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
It's time to race against the clock.
Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right?
Yeah, let's see what they think, I guess. We're not gonna ask Wallace?
Wow, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion?
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in.
You tell Sal about the IPC debt and the choice facing Bronya.
What? How is that impossible. I need a moment to wrap my head
I
around
know.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
Yeah, we need snappy answers. Let's go. Make a decision now.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving.
Yeah.
For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. Like, that's how I feel about it as well. I think that the security of Belobog right now is, and also the fact that if they don't agree, they're gonna have this humongous debt that they can't pay, is just gonna make the living situation even worse. You know?
We meet again. How have you two been? Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious.
We need your opinion on important matter.
Sounds serious. I'm all ears.
I mean, you've been with me the whole time, Pella, so...
Really? You better not be making things up.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh. Okay. Any particular reason?
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside, and that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Well, yeah, like, it absolutely makes sense. Like, where's the other one? Oh. Well, like, it makes sense. Like, having security right now is definitely the most important thing.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them.
We need your opinion on important matter.
You need my opinion? I'm happy to help.
You tell them about the IPC debt and the choice facing Bronya.
So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dun. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
But I think that they, like, if they had the means to fight...
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked
then,
just about everyone we needed
yeah, like,
to.
if they had the means to fight, then this would be, you know, they could fight them off, but the fact that they don't have the means to fight off the
From
IPC.
what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract. We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face?
We need your opinion.
Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent.
Little teddy bit. Oh, little Teddy's so cute. You tell Natasha about the debt and the choice facing Bronya. I reckon Natasha would agree to it.
That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry.
I reckon Zila
I know
won't.
you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and...
Oh!
Well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow. That's a pretty convincing argument.
Yeah.
Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
None other than the saviors of Belobog. To what do I owe the pleasure? To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me. But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi. Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere?
How did you know?
Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help.
Tell them about the debt and the choice.
I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg,
It's gonna be 3 for 3,
out of all the people
isn't it?
we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own?
Yeah.
What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
Bronya, the last Supreme Guardian.
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that angle. I wouldn't wish that title on anyone. Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
And obviously, I think Zella is gonna disagree with it, of course. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's Farah. I don't know. Oh, I thought we were off to see Zella. Fair enough. Oh, I don't know what Clara's gonna say. Interesting.
Miss March, Big Brother, what brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Clara's opinion is just important.
True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something?
Tell Clara about it all. I don't know, because I can see why people are saying the against, but I think that the negatives from refusing the contract are a lot worse than the benefits that they're gonna get from signing it. And I think the negatives from signing it aren't as bad as the negatives from not signing it. Like, I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, yeah, like, I don't think they've got much of a choice.
Complicated. I don't know what to say.
It is really complicated.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true?
Not necessarily. It just means that you might have to do your dreams like through the IPC, unfortunately. But on the flip side of it, if you don't do that, then your dreams may never come true because this place will be in so much debt that everyone is just gonna have to like work to pay it off, and you're never gonna get to rebuild Belobog. So it's like, it's not really...
Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
After collecting more citizens' opinions, the final result remains a tie. I knew it was gonna end up being a tie.
All that running around has worn me out. So, the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments.
There's still one person left to ask. Only Bronya can make that final call.
Wait a minute. We forgot to ask Zila. Let's go see what she has to say. She's probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners. Come on, let's get going.
I would say she would say against, but she might surprise us here.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling all right? You look a little uneasy.
We need your opinion on important matter.
Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it.
Let's see what she's got to say.
I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
I wouldn't have told her that because I feel like that's putting a lot of pressure on her to make the right choice. And that's not really fair. Yeah, that was a bit of a... I wouldn't have told her that.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
Yeah, you have to shoulder this responsibility. Yeah, I don't think this is fair. I wouldn't have told her this. This is such a crappy thing to do. Because this is essentially like Bronya having to make this final decision, but also this decision could essentially influence the decision that Bronya's gonna make. The vote is extremely important.
I thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine.
Yeah, you two, that was a really stupid thing to do.
No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do.
Oh.
She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice.
Yeah.
I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Yeah.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it.
Yeah.
It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly.
Oh.
If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. she'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call.
Yeah. She plays a crucial role in this world.
Right? I'm glad Belobog has someone like her in charge. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
Let's go find out.
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. What was Zila's perspective on the matter?
Oh. She's behind you whatever you decide.
I should have known. Sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
Ooh, flippin' heck.
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Oh. Well.
Wait.
Here we go!
I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Oh, bae. I've never been so happy to see him go in my life.
Aren't you?
I think she was about to agree to it.
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Oh, Himeko going in. Oh my gosh, so exciting.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
You have a solution, Himeko?
I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help.
Oh, okay.
It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himeko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Oh.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
63%. That is quite low. That is pretty bad. Like, it's still more than 50%, but considering it's the entire reconstruction of the planet, and if it goes tits up, you're screwed. 63% is pretty low.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
That's not good at all.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%.
Right.
She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field.
I'm glad that we're getting handled by Topaz and not the one that's probably getting like 20% and dragging it down, because oh god.
I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision.
I mean, that's fair.
Ultimately,
that's fair enough.
It's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I think that's fair dues, to be honest.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Right. We're refusing then.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astro friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Yeah, we get to go on a mission with Himiko. Let's go. Better keep her safe or else. We can talk here, Japan. Share your reports with the crew. Yes, Lady Bronya. Did you have a fight? Supreme Guardian ordered me to garrison in Rivet Town with some main guards. The defense must be with Topaz itself. The purpose of special technology allows these control. Right. Okay.
Shepard should be waiting. Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
Right.
Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set.
Ready.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Got it. Meanwhile, with Topaz and Svarog.
Destination reached.
Ooh.
Wow. Would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
Oh.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
I don't know if I'm gonna end up fighting Topaz or not. Bit worried about it.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
God, how do we get down? This way.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb. Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats. Remember, try to avoid being noticed.
Yeah, well, that kind of worked.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we have...
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective.
Find out.
Let me know when you're ready.
Sure, let's do it.
Are you ready? Remember, try to...
Oh, yeah, it still works. Nice. God, if only it was that easy.
The coast is clear!
We're fighting him before, what the
To be
hell?
honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off!
Nothing good is about to happen, is it? Oh, don't tell me I've got to fight Svarog. Please don't have me fight
Mr.
Svarog.
Svarog?
It's such a difficult fight.
Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
Well, that's good.
Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh dear. Oh no, this looks like a fighty place.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Himiko, is that famous?
Of course. The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, Based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? What do you mean?
I don't know. What does that mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Oh no, what does that mean? Approval for what? What are you about to do? You're about to unleash these bloody robots,
You're
aren't
very
you?
curious about my work, aren't you?
I'm also a bit scared.
So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Ooh! Don't do that! What the fuck?
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the table.
Oh, well,
So numbty. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Oh, god damn it! Right, okay. God freaking damn.
Not good.
This is already a very bad start. Oh, mate.
How's this taste? Nice, like my friends.
Aim is keep everyone out alive to the end.
Got the defense?
We have the upper hand. Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's all you got? It ain't over.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken.
We have the upper... Enemy card ready for another?
In a...
Let's...
Okay. Battle 2 of 3. Oh.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Nice. Okay, right. Well, we need to heal you.
Thanks for the support.
Okay, so,
I'm asking questions.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay. That is not what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see one of these assholes.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Of course, you summoned loads of them. God damn it.
It'll take more than that.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I hate these dudes. They suck. I want to see this shit.
How's this taste?
Enemy targets detected.
Right. Okay, so let's go to your performance points.
Your answers? Answer me.
Let's go.
Okay, didn't get anything. That's good. Whoa. Right, so get rid of that freaking buff.
0 points.
No, thank you. Oh yeah.
Friends.
Slice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Yeah.
Test. Free.
Let's make it quick.
You got that back with me, push it.
Mediocre.
Okay.
Rules are made to be broken.
Of course, they've all got them. God damn it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh, that was a good timing for that one, because, oh, shit.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
What I don't want to have to do is face flipping Topaz after this. I'm a little bit concerned. Probably gonna have to face Topaz is the answer. I don't know.
Ready for another?
0 points.
Enemy data sign. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Step up, let's see it.
Okay, everyone's full health actually. Okay.
Your answers?
That's what I like to see.
Test. Free.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh.
I'm asking questions.
Damn it. Okay, that's not good.
Answer me.
Probably better off just trying to get some more damage in here. It's nearly dead. Really close. Oh shit, that's not good.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Slice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Shit, that was what I was really hoping wasn't gonna happen. So close to being dead.
Made to be
die. Like that. There we go. That is what I wanted. Woo.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded.
Are we about to fight you? Because
Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Oh!
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Good for Bronya. Yes!
Bronya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Agreed.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
Oh.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination. Seeing as we've come, this far, I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
Well, if someone can do it, probably her.
That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
She got planned. Oh, that was scary. Ooh.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes, I have. Unfortunately.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
Oh, we're going up there? We're going there. Are we going there?
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
Oh, maybe we're not going there then. I thought we were going to...
We've only recently discovered this domain.
Ooh.
Let's keep moving forward. What I want...
I was not expecting new places in Belobog. Aww. Oh, wow. Looks like a Gundam. Hell yeah. Ooh.
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
Rania! Goddamn!
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
The engine of creation, it's Cocolia's.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is, the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory.
Oh, wow.
After driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny.
Yes, Bronya, let's go!
The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself.
Aww.
The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part.
Oh, the thing is, like, I can see exactly where Topaz was coming from because, and the way obviously it was kind of told to us was that, like, clearly it worked out for her and her planet, and they were at the point where a lot of people weren't willing to fight for that planet anymore, and obviously a lot of the rich had left, and so they didn't really have a choice. Whereas I think with the Belabogians, because the overworld and the underworld have, like, collaborated now and they're all kind of working together, you know, no one's abandoning this place or leaving it. Everyone is still here and they want to make this place work, and they want to make Belobog, like, rebuild it and make it a great place again. So it makes sense that, yes, it's similar to Topaz's childhood, but it's not the same circumstances, you know?
My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Eurillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
Will they cut your pay?
If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done.
Oh,
I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again.
Wow.
Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Is it true the IPC requires you to go through 17 rounds of interviews?
17? Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's, special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Oh, I'm glad that this is the route that they took. It would have been interesting to see the IPC take over a planet, but I kind of want it to be a planet that I don't know, because obviously I have, like, yeah, we all have, like, an attachment to Belobog, you know? For them to have fought so hard for this and then to have to sign it away would have been, like, really tragic.
How did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
I was so glad Himeko came with us as well. Yay. Sleepy time.
March was looking forward to the Soulwarm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you.
Oh?
Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted 1 rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Wait!
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss.
Oh!
Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Oh, okay. Obviously, I don't know a great deal about Aventurine. Wait, so Aventurine works for the IPC. Interesting.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay, how about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department.
Who's Diamond?
That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
Oh.
Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
PENACONY. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Oh.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters.
Family?
If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we
This is
both
so
know,
exciting.
the
Holy
IPC
shit.
does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Eurillo 6.
I'll get back to you later.
Oh, fascinating. Okay.
Seems like it's just one wild ride after another.
Ah.
I hope I made the right decision this time.
So cute!
The snow is mesmerizing.
Yeah, wow. So I think then that should be Because I do still have a couple of these ones to finish, these companion missions, but I think for the most part, I think I'm pretty happy to do them either afterwards or just do them offline. I'll probably just do them like afterwards. And then the Foxy and Tail, I've been told, is okay to do that one afterwards as well. So I think I should be pretty good to just go ahead and start PENACONY in the next episode, which is so exciting considering where that just left off. I feel like that was a really great way of doing it. I feel like we've hopefully put everyone into the right positions for PENACONY. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, so next time should be PENACONY, unless there is anything in particular that I've missed or I definitely need to dive into. Please just let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, wow, Topaz, really interesting character. I didn't realize adventuring works for the IPC, so that's super interesting. And obviously Dr. Ratio also works for the IPC, don't they? So the IPC, I think, is probably going to be quite tied into PENACONY, which is why I can see why doing these quests first has been really important. And I'm glad that Belobog made this decision. It definitely, at the time, I couldn't really see how that was the logical choice, but now that we've made that choice, or Bronya made that choice anyway, I'm glad that they did. I think that it's definitely the right decision for them. It was really cool that new areas opened up, and I wasn't expecting that, and getting to see Bronya and how she's developing as a leader was a really great thing. And also how much of a sway Himiko has as well, because, you know, Himiko hasn't really interacted with many characters outside of the ones on the Astral Express, so seeing how renowned and respected Himiko is really interesting too. And I'm hoping that's going to link more into the future, where we hopefully get to see more of Himiko's backstory as well. And in general, both of these quests have been really solid. I think this one it's definitely been one of the stronger quests. I think obviously it's built up to PENACONY, and obviously now I'm going to play that next, which is obviously amped up the hype massively, and hopefully I now have all the knowledge to kind of go into PENACONY with. And I think that, yeah, I think it's interesting as well that a lot of the players in this, even members of the IPC, can be relatively villainous in some regards as well. So yeah, and even the IPC, obviously, you know, they do respect the Trailblazers and the Astral Express and the Nameless, but the fact that they okayed Topaz to attack them as well, to me, does kind of say that, you know, there is a level of respect there, but they also aren't gonna stand by and just let them get in their way. Wow, so good. These quests have been so good. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What do you think of Topaz as a character in Dr. Ratio and their kind of morally slightly corrupt sides in these quests? I think it's been really interesting to get to know them as characters. Adventuring, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to learn more about their role in PENACONY and how that's all going to tie in and what's going to happen next. If there's any other quests that you think I need to play before PENACONY, please do let me know down in the comments below. But my goal is my next video is going to be the first part of PENACONY, so that is the goal. That is what I'm going to aim for. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and for more Honkai Star Rail content, you can also join the Discord, and I've got a Twitter down below as well in the description, so don't forget to check those out as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys very soon. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.